Morning guys, it's day 3. Today we have a bit of a change in the schedule. I don't really plan these things set that I'm going to play this, going to play that, going to play whatever. But I kind of just take it day by day. I have a list of options of every tournament I'd like to play every day, and then I pick and choose from there. However, when I had a look at the 5k that we played yesterday, there's still late reg available today, now effectively. And there were like 420 odd runners, only like 160 left. Around about 70 to 80 is going to get paid, depending on how many entries they get this morning. And I think it's just a pretty good spot. So we've decided to fire a second bullet here. So we're back at the World Series, still in event 2, the 5k, 8 max. We're registering with 20 big blinds. The field doesn't look too tough. Obviously most of the regs are playing, but I think a lot of the regs are not in town yet, which helps. So we're going to give it a bash. Hopefully we find a nice double early and we can move along from there. Let's go. So fortunately that 5k didn't go as planned. I thought we played pretty well. We got our 50,000 stack up to 160,000, which was above average, to be honest. In that whole period we only had one flip where we were all in pre-ace queen versus 8s, and we got there. And then we just won a few pots here and there, and everything was going okay. Anyway, the guy on my right was relatively aggressive, and everyone's pretty competent in this field. So it falls to the small blind, who's competent. He limps for 3,000. I'll make it 9,000 at the big blind with ace queen of hearts. He calls. The flop is ace of clubs, 6 of spades, 3 of spades. He checks. I bet 6,500. He calls. Up till now everything's pretty standard. The turns are 4 of hearts. He checks again, and I do something slightly out of the ordinary and probably not approved, but in my style this is something I do sometimes. And I bet 35,000, which is pretty much full pot. Might slightly just over maybe actually. He tanks for a while and then he moves all in. He has me covered by maybe 50,000. And I think his hand just kind of screams of combo draw. Sometimes he has pair and flush draw, sometimes he has pair and straight draw, sometimes he has straight draw, flush draw. Anyway, I put the chips in the middle. He has queen 4 of spades. That's exactly right, pair and flush draw. And the river's a 9 of spades. And that's all she wrote. We are out. Extremely disappointing. We would have had a pile of chips. We would have had like 350,000 when the average is 140 at 3k big blind. But this is how these tournaments goes. You've got to take these spots. He got there. Is what it is. And now we need to decide what's next for us. So as our next event, we kind of have 2 options. We can go play the 1100 Mystery Bounty at Aria, 1-day event. Or I can fire 1 or 2 bullets in this 550 Mystery Bounty at the World Series. I think the plan's going to be we go play the 550 Mystery Bounty at World Series. If that doesn't go our way, we go play the Aria 1100. And tomorrow is the 5k PLO, which honestly I'm not actually sure we're playing yet. We'll have to decide about that one still. Yeah, I think we're gonna go late reg. We're near the end of late reg, close to the end of late registration for this tournament. I think there's maybe an hour and a half left of late reg in this 550. But these 550s we're gonna kind of try spin it up a little, so we'll have a little bit of a go and let's see what happens. So we registered the 550 Mystery Bounty. Start with 25,000 chips. played effectively 4 levels and got to the dinner break. I have 100,000 chips there or thereabout, slightly below average. We're coming back to blinds of 3,000, 6,000. Yeah, 3,000, 6,000. In total there were 1,562 players. There are 255 left and 235 get paid. Yeah, not really looking for a min cash in this, looking to bag a stack for day 2 so we can go after those bounties, where of course the $1 million bounty is up for grabs. That's the guarantee. This tournament plays pretty late. It plays down 22 levels. It'll get to like 4 or 5% of the field before we stop for the day, so not that many people will go through to the mystery bounty portion of this. There are like 6 or 8 starting flights, I'm not even sure. 6, I think. There's a lot of starting flights. Thousands of players in each field. Last year when they ran this, the last flight got 8,000 or 9,000 players, never mind all the flights before that. So this is going to be a massive field, but yeah, we're looking to run up a stack. I'd like to bag 1 million. Let's see if we can get there. We made it to the final break of the day, 128 left. We have 360,000. Coming back to 15k big blind. This is just on average. 4 more levels and then we bag up for day 2, which will be on Sunday. We need to get to our million chip mark. And that's the end of the day for the mystery bounty. We bagged 1.1 million going into day 2. Only 57 people from around 1,600 starters went through to day 2. Playing down to like 3.5% in each flight. There are 8 flights for this. This was the second one. So day 2 will be on Sunday. And whoever wins the competition will get 1% of whatever I cash in this tournament. We are in the money and the mystery bounties start straight away on day 2. The biggest mystery bounty is guaranteed at $1 million. So let's go. Someone out there could find themselves with $10,000 if we draw the big bounty. That's a wrap for today, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Andiamo.